Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Bean, and welcome back to another show, another video, and a brand new episode. And yo, you're now rocking with the best. Word up. Shout out to everybody who came by and watched my previous video. If you didn't, of course, you know the link is down in the description. You get a chance to go click on it, go check it out. Yo, have to apologize. I haven't put up any videos as of late. I haven't even been streaming, to be honest with you. I just went back to work this week, so I'm trying to get acclimated back to working. And thanks to everybody for sending me your well wishes while I was out sick. You feel me? I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot for all the positive vibes. I really appreciate that. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into one of my topics I want to talk about. Something I was thinking about while I was at work. Well, for whatever reason, I always come up with topics at work, although I don't put them out on videos. I should do that a lot more. But I was sitting there just thinking at work, life is high school, man. You never, ever, ever, ever leave high school. You just don't. You never do. And being at the age that I am at 40, and I still see high school all over the place. I know you're saying, Bean, why you say that? When I get grown, especially if you're a young individual, like when I get grown, I ain't gonna have to deal with high school stuff. Yes, you will. Yes, you will, especially in the workplace. When you go working for somebody, you are going to have to deal with high school crap. And then also the same thing, even in your personal life, you're going to deal with people acting as if they're still in high school or teenagers. It never leaves. It never goes away. One of the biggest things about high school is the fact that what forms are cliques. And I'm pretty sure you know what a clique is, and especially going to school and everything. You kind of have your little clique growing up with whoever you grow up with. You know what I'm saying? When you're growing up as a little kid, you got that one group. But then when you're in school, you got a different clique that you roll with. And then high school, that's when you usually change your clique and you kind of define who you are and who you want to be as a person. So with that being said, like for me, when I got to high school, I was a pretty smart kid. Wasn't the smartest person on the block. You know what I'm saying? So I can hang out with the nerds and we talk about nerd stuff, but when they go way too far, I can't go that far. I have to pull myself back. I'm not that smart. I'm not that nerdy, so I can't go into stuff like that, even with the geeks. But I was more so of a jock, but I wasn't like the greatest athlete out there. So I mainly dealt with the jock side of it. You know what I'm saying? The jocks, we played basketball, football, baseball, all of that, especially during high school and in our free time. That's pretty much what we did. Of course, we played video games. Of course, we did all that stuff together. And then you had the cool brothers that was, they were way too cool. I wasn't that cool kind of type dude, you know what I'm saying? I was used to be shy and real bashful, so I couldn't roll with those dudes because they used to seem to get all the girls, especially the girls that I wanted to get. They always seemed to get them and diss them, and them girls would just run after them all crazy. But I wasn't cool like that in school. That went back to a whole number of other things, so but I'll get into that later one day. Then you also, you have the uppity people who think they're better than everybody else. Those are the same ones. No matter what, they think they walk on water or whatever, and whatever they do is the best, the most trendy thing that they have got going on. Then also you have the type of people who just down on their luck, who they're the ones that always get picked on all the time because maybe they can't afford stuff. That happens. That still happens. Like I said, even when you're an adult, that stuff still happens. And then you have the thugs. I definitely couldn't roll with thugs because I was too scared to go to jail. I might front and act like I was a thug, but I could never do that stuff because I was too scared to go to jail. I ain't gonna even front on you like that. And then I ain't want to get in trouble. I ain't want to get in all that kind of trouble because I still want to play sports. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want my grandmother to drop the beat down on me. You know what I mean? So I definitely wasn't doing that. But you kind of get the idea of, I forgot about one other particular group are butt kissers. And this is where I'm going to get into some of the stuff at work. Like when I work in the division that I work in, our division is actually pretty cool. We have some people who don't like each other, and I get it, but it's not as bad. But like when we have our regional meetings, man, I tell you what, man, we have the regional meetings. Everybody's coming all over from the Florida region, all into Jacksonville. We have those meetings every year. You always see that group. That's always the butt kissers, the people who are the most ambitious people in the world. Anytime the head boss people say, hey, yo, anybody want to talk about so-and-so? Oh, me, please pick me, pick me. I will tell you how to do this. I will tell you how to sell this product. I will tell you how to do everything. Did I do it right, Mr. Boss Man? You sure did. They walk, head all up high and everything. and you're sitting around there, you in a meeting, you're like, yo, I'm ready to go. Let's get this meeting over with so I can get back to either my store, I can go home or go get something to eat or whatever. It's not that I don't want to do my job well, but it's the whole thing, the whole fact of I don't want to sit there, watch you kiss up to the bosses just so you can get you some brownie points. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. But people do that. You're never going to outrun that. You're never going to outrun people talking about you. Another one of the cliques that I didn't mention, which I see all the time, especially when dealing with females, especially with me being a center manager and having females work for me. Now, this is one thing my ex-girlfriend taught me, and it's so true for the most part, 99.9% of the time. Girls don't like other girls. Let me repeat what I just said. Girls don't like other girls. Girls will hate on girls for the dumbest reasons on the planet. They will hate on a girl for the simple fact that she may have different color shoes on. And they were sitting there like, why this chick gotta wear these white shoes with everybody else wearing brown shoes? She thinks she the ish. Most men are just sitting there like, oh, okay, that doesn't make any sense. Why are you mad at her for wearing a different color shoe? Well, she just thinks she's better than everybody. I'm like, yo, that's stupid and petty. That's real petty. But two girls working in the same office, it is really hard for them to work together unless there's an age difference. Pretty much if it's an older female, she's usually not going to have any beef. But if they're right around the same age, man, let me tell you. And when I say around the same age, I mean between about the same age or 10 years that separate the two. Man, let me tell you, some of the girls that have come work for me and work underneath other women, they couldn't get along. They come out there and work with me, they're fine. They work great. No problem. I have no issues with them. The manager would tell me like, yo, this person is lazy. They don't come to work. They don't do none of this. They back talking. I'm like, yo, I don't know. She don't do that to me. She works here. She does great. Well, I guess because you're a man, I guess that's what it is. I don't know what it is. But that's another thing you're never going to stop. You're not going to ever, that would never ever cease to happen. Women do not like working with other women. Women don't like being in the same household as other women. I'm telling you, if you're a young man, you get caught in the middle of that, that is an awkward position to be in, especially if you like both of them. If you like the center manager and you like the CSR, I don't mean like I'm trying to date them, but you like their personalities. And when they don't get together, when they don't work together, they're going to come to you and you're going to have to try to deal with it. And it's like, yo, this is stupid. Y'all arguing over the dumbest things on the planet. So that stuff still happens. I'm 40 years old, and I'm telling you, that stuff still happens now. And then the irony behind all that, they'll say, this ain't high school. You don't need to be like that. You need to grow up. But y'all so petty. Y'all go after each other over dumb stuff, over the stupidest things. You're always going to have that. I'm just telling you. You never, ever leave high school, man. You never do. No matter how old you get, you're never going to leave high school, man. And it's just one of the realities. Once you recognize that and realize that, you understand how to deal with situations better, how to make sure you pull yourself out of it so you don't have to be involved in the drama. But, yeah, that's all I really wanted to get off my chest today. Not really want to talk about something else, but I'm going to save those videos for something else. Save my thoughts for them other videos for something else. And I'm not bringing back Jaguars talk because you know why? Because the Jags don't want to win. They want to suck. So I'm not putting my time, my effort into the Jacksonville Jaguars, especially after that performance tonight. So anyway, it's your boy King Bean. I just want to drop this quick video. We'll drop another video tomorrow. Word up. I'm going to talk about something else totally different that might make people a little bit upset when I say this. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, of course, hit the like button. If you didn't, of course, hit the dislike button. Anyway, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about high school. Do you think you ever leave high school? Do you ever think you grow up? Or what I'm saying is just a bunch of BS. And if you're new to the channel, man, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All the other stuff will be down in the description. And thanks again for stopping by. It's your boy King Bean. And I'll holler at you dudes later, man. One love. Peace.